Good afternoon, everyone. It's May 25th, 2003. I had an interesting episode that happened to me today, and this is the second part of part one of Passed Out on Drugs. This is what happened to me today. I was on my way to the grocery store, and I ran into the counselor's office. Our counselor's been really wonderful with the drug problem down here. And so her office was checking it out with our needle hunters as well as our security personnel here for the area. And I ran into them, and they had just come from the building because this is where one of the hot spots where we were finding a lot of needles, and they wanted to make sure that they were getting the needle hunters to pick up the needles. So I had just run into them 5 minutes before I ran into this scene in part one. And what happened was, it took me maybe 5 minutes to get around the corner where they had just been. And I saw these two people come up. One sat on the couch, the other came up and joined him. He was on the bicycle. And then I saw, by the time I got up to them, they were out there, and you could see they had their little tin thing there, and they were getting out the needles, and they were getting ready to inject themselves. So I walked by. I went to the grocery store. I was probably in there for maybe about 15 minutes. I came back out to see one of them sort of fall off the couch. Then he kind of tried to get up and rolled over and passed out on the sidewalk in front of the bike, as you can see, and that. So I decided to take out my camera just to prove a point of what we've been seeing, and it's not in our imaginations by any means what's happening down here. And so anyhow, I took a photo of it, and you can see him passed out on the sidewalk. The other guy, if you look where the white blanket is, just above it, you'll see an orange hoodie, and he's passed out on the couch. So here I am. They come along. They're making themselves quite comfortable on the old couches that have been just thrown out for garbage. And broad daylight. This is maybe around 12:30 in the afternoon. Broad daylight, no problem, enjoying themselves, having their injections, and here they are. We have to walk around them again. And so it's a very, very serious problem down here. And children shouldn't have to be seeing this in daylight, even on the weekends when this is happening. And this is one of the hot spots where we are finding needles a lot. And people are complaining. There's a lot of shouting, yelling that we can hear, even if it's a block away from where I live. We can hear it shouting constantly at night. So people are really concerned. We're really worried down here. But I thought this would be very interesting to show my viewers just something that actually happens pretty much on the spot. I mean, within 15 minutes, he was passed out after injecting himself. I couldn't tell if he was alive, dead. I just walked on by. I mean, this is what we're doing. We just have to walk over people lying on the sidewalks, and that's not a very fun thing. And then there's been rumors now. We've been hearing talk about maybe we should put more in needle boxes in places so we don't have to worry about picking them up. They should pick them up and put them in the needle boxes. Well, I don't think we're certainly not getting all the needles from the needle boxes. And when you see someone passed out like that, do you think they're going to make it half a block down? And there is a needle box half a block down from where he just passed out on that sidewalk. Do you think he's going to make it? I don't think so. He's not going to. He's just going to throw it there. So here you have all this garbage. You've got the garbage people trying to pick up these couches, throwing them out. What happens if they stab themselves, for example, from the couch, if the needle's in the couch? People are constantly worried about these sort of things. What's being thrown out in the garbage, because this is why we have these sharp containers, because I'm diabetic, just for an example. So all my diabetic needles and stuff can be placed in a container and then taken back to the pharmacy so that the pharmacist can make sure that it's taken care of properly. And then another thing that's happening, all these people who are now handing out all the paraphernalia and things are saying, well, maybe we should get more people together and pay people and have them pick up all the needles. But that's not the answer either, and I don't agree with that. I certainly never agreed with the needle boxes when they were talking about this years ago as well, putting them in. And I would love to see the statistics of what they've actually pulled out of the needle boxes since the program started, and how it's has it declined or has it actually improved over the years. I would really love to see the statistics. Are they taking statistics of all this stuff? So it's just a short video today, but I just wanted to show people what is actually taking place down here. Like, I mean, people are falling down right in front of us on the sidewalks, literally. I mean, what are we supposed to do here? I don't know if the man took an overdose. You know, another man walked past me a little bit later, walked past him too. So, I mean, they're just left passed out on the sidewalks. So, I don't know. I mean, don't litter. Well, now we have people littering all over the sidewalks. It's getting to be a really, really serious problem down here. But I'm so thankful that our counselor's on the ball. And she's doing a wonderful job down here and trying very hard to get people to realize we have a problem down here and we need to solve it. But so far, we haven't come up with the right answers just yet, but we'll keep trying. And thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the two that I've just put up, because this is what's actually happening right in front of us. So this is actual visual proof. And thank you, and bye-bye, and take care, and have a great day, and be safe. Bye-bye.